on the PS4, and you're probably wondering, why is this going to be in the background today? Well, for anybody who watches me and listens, I just want to let you all know, well, this is on for our background today because the Minecraft world has lost a famous player, well, most known YouTuber who posts Minecraft videos, by the name of Technoblade at the age of 23 to cancer. And I watched a lot of his videos and I learned simpler ways to build things, and I couldn't thank him enough. If I got the chance to meet him, I'd say thank you, because he taught me through some of his videos how to build things a little simpler. So yeah, I never got to meet him, but if I had the chance, I'd like to, because he's a YouTube celeb in my eyes. But yeah, I pray he reaches, the gates of heaven, those great gates in heaven, and gets to meet people up there. Yeah, that's just sad, that's no, that sucks, you know what I mean? Because I was like, wow, and I heard that, I was like, Jesus. But other than that, um, may he rest in peace, It's a shame, really. You get as many subscribers as he did, and then he passes. It's terrible when I heard the news, because I was like, wow. I learned how to build a simple little hut with everything you need in it. You don't need something super complex. You just need a little hut with a bed, uh, a table with a book on it. I can't think of what it's called, but yeah. But other than that, moving on. Today we will be talking about United States Highwaymen. Yes, I just found this out. Today we will be talking about Peter Alston, who was born after 1765. No one really knows when he was born, but other than that, we'll be talking about him. So, Peter Alston was an American counterfeiter, horse thief, highwayman, and river pirate of the late 18th and early 19th centuries. He is believed to have been an associate of the serial killer Little Harpy and a member of the notorious Mason gang, though that is still somewhat up to debate. Oh, hello, doggy. Oh wait, that's a wolf. Yeah. You know Mr. Harland's in the woods when you hear wolves. But yeah. Get out of the way. Shoot. And don't worry, that they regenerate health. I don't know how, but it's magic. Because they call this Grindelwald's Island for a reason, so yeah. And no, Grindelwald is not here. He's dead. His early life and family. Peter Alston was born in the 1700s, the son of the infamous colonial era counterfeiter Philip. Okay, I don't know what that was. But yeah. Of the notorious, infamous colonial era counterfeiter Philip Alston, who was associated with notable outlaw lairs at Cave in Rock, Illinois, and Natchez, Mississippi. His father had 3 wives: Mildred McCoy, Peter's mother, Temperance Smith and Mary Molly Temple. Alston had two brothers, Philip Jr. and John McCoy. Oh, and two sisters. The Alston family had its origins in the British royal colony of the province of South Carolina. Sorry if I'm a little slow today. I am slightly tired. Was very common. Pretty much the Alston surname was very common. There is scant information on his childhood and pre-criminal activities as possible. Birthplaces include South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Natchez, West Florida, now Natchez, Mississippi, Fort Nasborough, Virginia, now Nashville, Tennessee, or Russellville, Virginia, now Russellville, Kentucky. The family probably moved frequently to avoid pursuit from the law. The earliest recorded use of the James May alias dates back to around 1797 or 1798 in Red Banks, Kentucky, now Henderson, Kentucky, where Alston had claimed to be his sister and was ostensibly lame. This woman could have been one of his two sisters, Frances or Elizabeth. Elizy, while in Red Banks, Alston, he stole horses, but he was caught in Vicini's Northwest Territory, now Vicini's, Indiana, and brought back for trial. He broke out of jail the first night he was incarcerated and was never tried. In the summer of 1799, regulators cleaned the frontier criminal element out of western Kentucky, and Jesus, what was it? Oh yeah, now I remember. Jesus, I just had a brain fart there, people. Northwest Territory, now Cave-In Rock, Illinois. Alston gang leaders Samuel Mason and Peter's father, Philip, all moved to Stack River on the lower Mississippi River. Alston cast counterfeit silver coins there as well as taking part in river piracy operations. Oh wait, I got a bed here. I just don't have light. Simple hut. You don't need very much. Who needs a lot when you don't need very much? Very simple, beautiful little hut. You could build something, very complex, but I'm not a very complex person when it comes to building, and it's like, Jesus, you don't need very much. Now for something like this you could add windows, but most of the time I never did. So yeah. And a door, you don't need that. You could just stairs, you don't need that where you could just jump up like that. this is a hut. Simple, and you have the view of a tree and nature. Now we have some cabin ASMR to add. I wouldn't call that, but yeah. According to Spanish colonial records, well, court records specifically, Spanish government officials arrested Samuel Mason and his men early in 1803 at a little prairie settlement now Caruthersville in southeastern Missouri. Hey, go Missouri! That doesn't sound right, but yeah. Oh well. Mason and his gang, including his family members, were taken to the Spanish colonial government in New Madrid. Oh, isn't that cool? Spanish Upper Louisiana Territory along the Mississippi River, where a 3-day hearing was held to determine whether Mason was truly involved in river piracy, as he had been formally accused of this crime. Although Mason claimed he was a simple farmer, Jesus, why claim you're a simple farmer, who had been malaligned by his enemies, the presence of 7,000 in currency and 20 human scalps found in his baggage convinced the Spanish he indeed was a river pirate. Mason and his family were taken under armed guard to New Orleans, where the Spanish colonial government ordered them to hand it over to the American authorities in the Mississippi Territory, as all crimes they had been convicted of appeared to have been taken place in America, in the America Territory, or against American river boats. Samuel Mason and gang members Wiley Harpy and Alston overpowered the guards and escaped, with Mason being shot in the head during the escape. One of the 1803 accounts claimed Captain Robert McCoy, the commandant of New Madrid, was killed by Mason during their escape. McCoy actually died in 1840 and was neither crippled nor killed by Mason. American Territorial Governor William C.C. Claiborne immediately issued a reward for their recapture, promoting Harpy and Alston to bring Mason's head in an attempt to claim the reward money. Whether they killed Mason or whether he died from his wounds suffered in the escaped attempt has never been established. Seton and May were recognized and identified as wanted criminals. Harpy and Alston were arrested, tried in U.S. federal court, found guilty of piracy, and hanged in Old Greenville, Jefferson County, Mississippi Territory. Found guilty of piracy and hanged in Old Greenville, Jefferson County, Mississippi Territory in early 1804. There aren't any movies about them or, well, books, but there are places you can visit. There are some where they were. The old path of the Natchez Trace, yeah, you can go to that path still today. It's a walking path now. But yeah, other than that, there's not really much more. So yeah, that pretty much goes for the one of 2 videos. Now we finally have an American Highwayman. I didn't think they existed, but other than that, yeah, they do. And other than that, all I have to say is yeah, I don't know what else I could say, but other than that, you guys also got to see me build a little simple hut, and isn't that just nice? And yeah, I can still do crazy things, I guess you could say, but this is a simple little hut. I don't know if Technoblade still did building tutorials, but I know that he did. I just don't remember when. It's just, this is a nice little simple hut. And, Yeah, I think if you wanted a very popular Minecraft builder, Technoblade was surely the one to watch. But other than that, may he rest in peace, and thoughts and prayers to the family, because it's just at age 23, passing of cancer. That's just terrible. Um, I pray for healing and all that other good stuff. It's just that's crazy. Um, Good lord. I don't think Minecraft will ever be the same without him. But other than that, um, Jesus. Happy 4th of July, and let's go blues in October. God damn it. I dedicate this house to my favorite Minecraft player, Technoblade. Oh, good lord. It was him that I heard about Minecraft and friends too in high school, and I was like, wow, this game sounds really cool. I got it on the Xbox 360. If you guys didn't know, I still have that. We're on the PS4, and ships I built, well, they're coming over to this one in a little revamped, retweaked form. And do not worry, we shall do this again very soon, my friends. As one YouTuber put it, in the next video, with this background, with me working on that ship right there. Yeah, that'll do it today for video number 1. And do not worry, people, video number 2 will be coming. So, goodbye, everyone!
Your shipping manager.
Goodbye, everyone!